Welcome to Today I Choose. I'm excited that you're here with me. I'm excited to share my gratitude. I am just filled with gratitude today for the beautiful surroundings that I've been gifted and all the messages that nature's bringing into me right now. It's a little windy here today, but I felt the need to be outside. It's going to be cold soon. So, today's question is around the wisdom circuit. What is the wisdom circuit? This is something that started appearing to me in pieces a few years ago, right? First, we were coming into the corpus callosum. Now, the corpus callosum is the passageway between left and right brain, right? So, coming into that control room, neuroscientists today are saying the corpus callosum is the control room, right? So when we come down into that corpus callosum, we have access to both sides of our brain at the same time. Now, this third eye, which gathers all the information, right? Science says 450 billion bits of information every second comes in through this third eye, right? Now, the third eye connects back into the corpus callosum and into the left and right brain, feeding all three of those places information, right, that we can work with. Now, what's really cool is I love symbolism, and as I was thumbing around, I stumbled across a symbol that is a triangle with a third eye at its apex, which is exactly what I see when that circuit connects, only with a line down the middle, right? So that's super cool. Like they had that thought around the wisdom circuit already, and the triangle, right? It's like a funnel of information coming through. Now, we also know that we have brain cells in our heart, right? So when we drop down and we connect down into our heart chakra, and that corpus callosum connects down into that heart, right? All those brain cells light up, right? Now all this heart information coming in through our heart again is fed up into that corpus callosum, right? Giving us access to all information at the same time. But that's not all, because we know our gut, right, has thinking brain cells, right? Now, when we're operating from our gut, that is the most primal information that we're going to get. It's usually very simple, very clear, and very direct, right? Now, that gut part of our wisdom circle, we drop down, right? And our heart connects down into that gut, lighting up all those brain cells. Right? Now, all this information is being fed into that corpus callosum so that we can very clearly make choices, right? But we have to understand how that circuit works. Now, there's a lot of talk right now of operating from our heart, which I understand. We have been a left brain people for years and years and years, right? But when we're operating from our heart and it's disconnected from this circuit in our brain, right? We are operating in a place where we don't have clarity or discernment, right? And we usually find ourselves in vulnerable situations, right? We're being scammed, because we're just like in that space of heart and trusting, right? So I'm not saying don't trust, but we have to be connected in. So we're having real time deduction of information so that you can make active choices in the moment, right? Now, when information comes up through that gut, like I said, that's the most primal information you're going to get. It's usually very simple, very direct. Your brain hasn't been involved yet, right? The need to look smart hasn't been involved yet. So it's just very direct. Don't do that. Or, walk this way, take this road, right? It's very direct. So this is the wisdom circuit. Now, I love when science and spirit and people all come together, right? Because, you know, they've obviously had this brain piece of the corpus callosum figured out for a while. And by the symbol with the apex, the eye in the apex. But I've not heard about it being connected down into the heart and the belly, right? I think that's been the missing piece. We were either operating from one place at a time of gathering information, so we're missing, right? If you've got 3 sources of information and you're only operating out of one, you're missing 2/3 of the information at least, right? And usually each portion offers a different perspective of the situation as well, right? That's why we talk about operating from our heart right now. We haven't been doing that as a people, as we said before. So it's a thought for us right now, right? But when this is all connected, you don't have to think, am I operating from my heart? You're in a right-minded place of wisdom. Wisdom is different than intellect, right? So that's the wisdom circuit. So I'd love for you to hop on my YouTube. I actually walk you through that exercise. We attach your astral body with your physical body while connecting the wisdom circuit at the same time. That's up on the on my YouTube. I also have a trilogy of exercises right now that, you know, this is a piece where I really go into depth around the wisdom circuit and how to be clear where you're operating from, and, you know, so that's called the Quantum Exercise Trilogy. You can find that on my website at CherieDoyen.com, and hop on my YouTube, hit like, and take a tool around. There's a lot there. Have a great day.